Greetings from Washington, D.C. This is Peter Thomas, the General Counsel of NAAOP, and I'm here with...
And I'm Ketelhohn, the 2023 Breece Fellow.
Well, we wanted to thank you for joining us for the July NAAOP update. We've got a lot to speak about. I'm going to start right away by passing the gavel to Kate.
The first thing we wanted to talk about was the Medicare Patient-Centered Care Act. It was recently introduced in the House of Representatives and is now known as H.R. 4315. We are very excited and pleased with this development. And as a result, we are also hosting the NAAOP Virtual Fly-In on July 18th to promote this bill. Soon on the NAAOP website, there will be an area where you will be able to reach out to your congressperson and urge them to support H.R. 4315. During the virtual fly-in, we will be encouraging more people from Congress to support this bill, and we will also be encouraging the Senate to introduce it there as well.
So the fly-in is going to be comprised of the board of directors of NAAOP and some of our members who we've selected who actually live in districts that are very important for this legislation moving forward, in addition to all of our prior fellows. So it'll be a nice group of folks virtually attending a wide number of Hill meetings to promote the legislation. Also want to move on to a very important regulation that was introduced or that was announced in late June that defines orthotics under the Medicare program. We were very concerned about this regulation, and we signaled that in some of our previous updates because there's been a lot of debate within CMS about how to handle the whole new family of orthoses that utilizes power. For instance, the exoskeletons, the MyoPro devices, even the C-brace. And there was concern that applying power across a joint may not be considered a Medicare benefit under the orthotics definition. Well, I'm very pleased to say that the regulation was not restrictive as we anticipated or as we feared. It actually codifies the existing definition of orthotics into regulation rather than just the Medicare Benefits Policy Manual, and it clarifies explicitly that power is a covered benefit when included in orthotic treatments, in orthotic technology. This is a big new decision, and it will pave the way for a lot of innovation in orthotics in the future. We're very pleased with this proposed rule, and NAAOP will certainly be submitting comments along with many of its sister O&P organizations. Second thing we wanted to mention was that the Medicare Advantage program, which now covers almost 50% of the Medicare population, has new rules and created new tools for patients and providers to use in pushing back and challenging denials of O&P care. Frankly, denials of all kinds of care, but for this audience, the importance is the ability to challenge orthotic and prosthetic prior authorization denials and other denials of care by MA plans. Beginning on June 5th, 2023, these new rules went into effect. NAAOP is going to be holding a webinar on the 27th of July that describes in detail what these new rules are and how providers and patients can take advantage of them to push back and to try to get the care they need and deserve from Medicare Advantage plans. So we encourage you to join this complimentary webinar. We very much look forward to it. There are already almost 100 people signed up to participate, so we anticipate that it will be a very popular webinar. Please go to the NAAOP website for more details and to figure out how to register for the webinar itself. So with that, Kate, let's sign off. Would you like to say goodbye?
Great. Well, thank you so much for tuning in, everyone, and for your continuous support.
Thanks a lot. We'll talk with you next month.